trying to figure out this Xbox One thing, man. It's a process, I must say. But we got a lot to talk about, man. I did record an episode for you guys on Beam
from the 25.
Previous game, and it I don't know what happened, to tell you the truth. It just didn't go. So I won last, so for you guys who don't know, I won last game, and
now the Bears electing to call a timeout defensively.
We won. We got us a W.
Step aside here
I believe it was the Cowboys we beat. So here we go, man. New journey. Hopefully you guys are with me. Let's get this started. Yeah, so Mitch Trubisky. It's gonna be pretty nice, you know, to play with another quarterback on
the carry there, 2nd and 8.
18. I mean, Jay Cutler time. Jay Cutler was what he was, and it's Mike Glennon's show now. It's actually pretty nice to start the game with a quarterback other than Glennon. But Mr. Trubisky, man, I'm excited.
Here's luck now on
like,
2nd down.
Even when I play a franchise mode next
Reception made by Dante Moncrief.
Playing franchise mode next year. It's going to be exciting to not have to draft a quarterback. We got Mitch, and he's young.
Playing a quarterback with some experience.
I was talking to my brother. He's a Bears fan too, and he plays a lot of franchise mode. He was talking about he's probably going to trade Glennon. I'm like, I think I'm going to keep him.
Defenses so well, doesn't he?
He really does, and the best part about that play for him,
I had experience this.
That was his primary target.
I don't think so either.
I think he had the read.
I had experience this year
Was coming from,
where
and went to a secondary target for a really nice game. Some think the teams really won't throw a slant route unless you have a receiver who has a lot of stature to him. But sometimes the little guys.
Glennon got hurt on my PS4. If you were with me, PS4, Glennon got hurt, and I had to go with Connor Shaw before we signed Sanchez. And hell, even when I got Sanchez, it was a little bit of upgrade, but Sanchez was still ass too.
To the flat, that's complete to his running back. It's a pickup of 6 and good enough to move the chains.
That's that.
We always talk about having to read defenses.
But my Bears, man, I think we're gonna turn up. We're gonna make it happen this year.
This was an excellent read. Read the pressure and got rid of the.
We got not new pieces, man. I got a lot of the new people as on PS4. When got everybody that I said
he's right in your sight line or he's near you, so you're able to just get it to him easily. And once he gets in space, that's usually a good matchup.
When got a lot of people out there we had on
in there on the stop. 2nd down following the
PS4,
run.
so. Plus more. We got Cruz, we got Burton, we got Howard. So everybody's here, man. I can't wait to get this back up and rolling.
2nd down,
Wish I could.
Caught on the right side by Dorsett.
Come on now.
Catch good for 5. It's 3rd
Bryce,
down.
man, that's some bullshit.
An ex-teammate used to tell me all the time, I hate experienced
I bent your ass in a hurry.
Because no matter what, you really can't hide what you're doing. And I think that right there, he knew right away where the blitz was coming from, where his primary guy was going to be, and he ended up going to a secondary target for a nice game.
I was just going to ask you, that wasn't the primary target. He's so good at that, isn't he?
Bring that ass here. There you go. That's what he's looking for.
Willie Young in there to drop him for a 6-yard loss, and that'll lead to a 4th down.
That's what we was looking for. We need that. Yeah, man, so we got a lot of new pieces. I'm excited about Trubisky playing next mode. Shaheen, man, that's a big motherfucker, dude. Like, no bullshit. That's a big dude. It's going to be interesting to see how they play him with his speed. I think they might hone him. I can see them, as far as for his quickness and stuff, I can see them, because, you know, he quick. They never said he was fast, so I can see them trying to give him
they come out here in the
probably a 70-something speed, but his acceleration is, hold on. His acceleration was pretty, probably pretty nasty. So, I mean, it all depends. As long as that motherfucker fast enough to catch the damn ball, that's all that matters to me.
Big, strong, physical guy.
Big Rob Gronkowski, that's what they compare him to.
I looked at my draft board, I went back through my notes to see how I had him rated. The number 2 back on my board coming out of college.
Good throw, Glennon, with your long neck ass.
Powerful guy,
good throw.
faster than you would think, and has the ability to catch the football out of the backfield, something that we didn't know he truly possessed.
But yeah, man,
we saw that in the offseason workouts.
It's gonna be interesting to see how the Bears do it this year. I think our defense is on the rise. I think the defense is gonna be. God damn it. Okay.
So a nice job to break the one tackle, but not much
daylight after that as
he's brought down. Darius Butler makes the tackle.
I think our defense is going to carry us to a lot of games, too.
Every run is not going to be broken and get all the way to the end zone. But these short ones still have their value.
It's going to be real interesting, man. We didn't have a third rounder. We gave up Trubisky. And that's the thing, man. A lot of people mad because we gave up a third rounder to get fucking Trubisky. All we gave up was a 2 third-rounders. Wow, big lead.
And he'll be hit as he releases it. And now
all we gave up was 2 third-rounders. Big fucking deal.
Brandon Gordon, Charles Davis back with you. It's Bears football here to begin quarter number 2. They're on the march, but facing a third down here.
If I'm not mistaken.
Now Glennon.
Some bitch.
Incomplete.
I need y'all to hold for me, man. Hold the motherfucker or something. We gave, if I'm not mistaken, Kansas City and Houston gave up a first-round pick for Watson and Mahomes. So shit, to give up a third round, bye. You know? So, because we gave up
this is going to carry well
third
into the end zone,
fourth or something, but we gained our 4th back with that trade. Down in the second, so
and a tight game
I'm alright with that.
Last time. See if they can get something going on this drive.
As they head to the field now, with the game this close,
and then we got Eddie Jackson. It's gonna be nice to see what they do with him, man.
They have to do it without letting
he'll be a nice little option,
and affect their play.
Especially if he got good traits like play the ball in the air, aggressive. He aggressively plays the ball in the air. Oh no, play a lot of nickel.
That's the exact right throw. Either your receiver gets
Amos in the slot,
no one gets it. Give him a lot of credit for being really precise with it.
Got rid of it. No one got it.
He played corner, but either way, might have to put somebody going in the slot.
This is Gore. They get 6 here after the incompletion, and it'll leave them with a 3rd and 4.
He don't. One thing about Amos, he ain't gonna give up that. He ain't gonna give up that deep pass. You ain't gonna get behind him, but he ain't gonna jump no damn passes.
I think something that gets overlooked, though.
We need
to your point, most rushing yards of anybody currently.
We need somebody to jump something back there. But I think with having Demps next to Amos this year, God damn it, that's on us.
So that's the word from the referee.
Demps next to Amos this year is going to help a lot because Demps is probably going to call a lot of
defense is always pointing at the offense about how they drew them across. Flag goes against the defenders.
Plays less impact. I mean, less stuff. What you call him? Amos is going to have to worry about. Boy, we here for that bullshit.
He's not going anywhere.
We here for it.
Down right at the line of scrimmage. Nothing on that one. It'll be 2nd down. And as a defensive end, getting off the ball quickly, swarming to the football, making a tackle.
Man,
that's what we saw right
Tariq Cohen, I'm actually I'm pretty excited to play with him. That'd be nice
back a little bit in the run game because you know those defensive ends are like in a sprinter stance.
He's going to be nice to play with. He got a lot of speed. Hopefully, if he got more speed than Johnny Langford.
They got pressure only rushing 3.
And there's a defensive
coordinator. It all depends on how juking is in Madden 18, to be honest with you. Juking, we all know 16 is about juking, and this year is about trucking. So juking is effective in 18, and Cohen is going to be nice to play with. Come on, somebody get somebody at them.
Pressure, and he's taken down. A Bears sack. Willie Young coming in to drop him for a loss of 8, and it'll be 4th
that's
down.
that, but if they don't hold him on the speed, Madden hold a lot of people on their speed. They gave Kevin White this year 89 speed. Man, my man's ran a 4.35 or 4.32. He ran one of them 4.3s. He gave him 89 speed this year. I was like, okay, they just don't fuck with him. But Hopefully he gets it together, man. If he stay healthy.
Inside the 20.
That's the problem. A lot of people forget about Kevin White.
Nice job on the return there. 16 yards.
Man.
And the Bears take over.
The dude can stay healthy for a full season and give us something.
They work their way back on the field.
Boy,
they forced the punt the last time, got off the field. I'm sure some of your D coordinators through the years, you like when you heard those words, get off the field.
There's no doubt.
Maybe you didn't like it when you heard those words.
Cut that bullshit out now, sir.
It depended on when they were yelling them. But in this situation,
cut that bullshit out.
Get off the field, force a punt, let the offense take over and do their thing.
Right.
And resulted in a field goal.
Now we'll see if they can do that again.
But it's that. Then we didn't get nobody with who was Jordan Morgan. It'd be pretty cool for franchise mode. Do something with Bobby Massey ass. Shit. Do something with Bobby Massey.
It'll be a loss of a yard.
Right her along out for franchise mode. Kick out one of them.
We're into the second quarter, and I guess you can kind of look at it both ways. The offense, they've got to figure out what they're going to do because they haven't scored any points. If you're the defense, you're feeling great about what you got going on. The only concern you have, to get to the half, what adjustments will the offense make to try to defeat you?
Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Trent Cole in there to get him for a loss of 9, and that'll lead to 4th down. Here's Pat O'Donnell now as the drive goes backwards, so he's on to punt it away.
Run this ball. Well, I got that young bull back there for.
This is away and a very good kick, angled for the sideline.
But I got that bull back there for. So I'm gonna feed it. Fucking up, I know, y'all. I know.
And now Indianapolis set to take the field. And on the last go-around, they really couldn't get anything going.
They had to punt from deep inside their own territory, which means you're going to lose the field position battle as a general rule. What they're looking for now is a little more consistency.
We're not here for that.
At least a few times on offense, get a couple of first downs, and hopefully
for all that.
Yeah, just something to build off of. That's what they're looking for here. 2 minutes remaining.
Yeah, man. So this year is gonna be real interesting. I can't wait.
We'll come back to Indianapolis.
I can't wait.
Right after this.
Then we went out and signed Victor Cruz.
A reminder coming
Jay
up at
Howard.
halftime. We'll check in with Larry Ridley for highlights and analysis on our first half of play. Well, not too many highlights yet, at least in terms of scoring plays, that is.
Yeah, but hang in there. We might get something these last 2 minutes.
And nobody was open downfield there. Looked like a pretty clear throwaway.
Yeah, definitely was that. I'm wondering why there wasn't intentional grounding. I know they're saying there's a receiver there in the area. Those darn quarterbacks, they get away with everything.
Spoken like a true defensive back, Mr. Davis.
Did that come out?
I really don't want to have to cut Kendall right off.
Throwing on 3rd down. Luck surveying the field. Great
Get there.
under pressure.
Get there.
Down he goes. Luck is sacked.
I really don't want to have to cut
Hicks coming in to drop
right
for a
off.
loss of 8, and it'll be 4th down.
Anybody like that.
There's a little bit of defense right there. Nickel set, 5
I think they're nice,
backs,
but where the NFL work now, they come on special teams. So one of them might be willing to play, but you know.
He's been a busy man here in this first half as he gets it away.
Need going.
This is taken at the 18.
What's up, Weed? Talk to you. Talk to me, Weed. Talk to me, Weed.
And all the way inside the 35 before he goes out of bounds.
Talk to me, Weed.
Might have been 1 man away from 6 points. As it stands, it's a huge return. And it'll be a short field for the Bears as they take over 1st and 10. And now Chicago getting ready to go as they take the field. And last drive, 3 and out. Still a goose egg on the scoreboard. How do they break that goose egg?
They've got to find a way to get the ball in the hands of their playmakers, get them some space, and try and make a 1st down and get some momentum going. It's been a struggle for them throughout the game, and that 3 and out on the last possession, that told you just how stalled they are on offense.
So who will step up here? We'll see. They go with Howard again. And not much of a hole there as he gets it down to about the 24-yard line. Just a couple on the pickup there, and now it's 3rd down. Now whistles come in.
Let the time run out. Y'all should have reminded me of something.
So that means they're down to 1 remaining here as we head toward halftime.
Got him.
To throw. And
Got
he is
him.
in. Touchdown, Chicago. Cameron Meredith, his first touchdown on the year.
Yes, sir.
The Bears are in for 6.
And that touchdown gives them a touchdown lead before they attempt the extra point.
Yes, sir.
What a great way to end the half.
Yeah, great job to put themselves
That's
in
something new I
front.
decided to do, man. Every time we score, we're going to play the fight song.
Defense scrambling, saying we want to preserve this for the final moments of this second quarter. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away.
Another thing, so that's the... Tell you guys what's up with the channel so far. I do plan on doing this.
Last year would have come out to the 20.
To do this, man.
To the 25.
But I am going to be going on hiatus for a little while, man.
To take the field. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter,
fulfill my military obligation.
Offensively, they want to play this.
So
I think we'll find out just
I won't be streaming as much as I would.
In this situation, if they decide to take
as I would like.
And he's brought down after a good game.
If I can find a way to
everything here, we're going to get a timeout by the offense.
While I'm doing what I got to do, that'll be awesome.
So they'll have 2 remaining here.
So I'm trying to finish this out, man. At least this season. Hopefully try to. I don't know how far we're going to get with that, but.
The hookup good to Marquise Wilson.
Good comeback,
17 yards on the pickup there. The drive.
Let's see how far we can get.
Now whistles
this season,
come in. We're going to get a timeout here by the offense. So that means
I want to bring you guys content. I want to make my channel grow. But when I do get back,
Luck on first down.
You guys don't know I'm deploying. When I get back, I plan on having a real setup where you don't have to watch all these games, and I can edit and make it, 10 minutes, maybe 5 minutes. So
that'll be
ideal.
And that'll push him back.
Changes everything now as you try and figure out what your playbook has for you. Longer yardage
Appreciate everybody sticking with me. If you're with me, hopefully this game doesn't.
And this is off target.
Hopefully they don't play me.
Okay.
And
so much for the
I can upload this one to YouTube.
I can't even finish his Snickers.
So that'll be
awesome.
awesome.
Right to the third quarter. Let me spin this out.
Yeah, man. My first time deploying. It'll be
right where it is.
A new experience for me.
Last year that would have been a net gain of 5 on the return. This year he stopped.
Hopefully, I don't know what to expect.
And that's at the 25.
And a lot of people telling me different things, so but you never know. It was probably cool for them, but you never know how it's for another person. So yeah, man, that's what I got going up.
They go with Howard to begin the drive. And
that's what I got going on,
man. 27-yard line. 2 yards on the pickup there. It'll be 2nd and 8.
I do know from experience that when you slow down someone's running game,
if I wasn't deploying, I'd have been trying to get my setup together. I can promise you that.
Tee off on their quarterback throw it all the time, but you still have to be alert for the draws and other plays of that nature to make sure you don't get hurt.
TD.
Victor. Going down the left side. It's a foot race. Touchdown, Chicago. Victor Cruz, his 2nd touchdown on the season, and the Bears will add on to their lead. Great corner route there, not only able to catch it, turn it upfield, and get into the end zone.
A little bit of that sauce.
A little bit of an extra move, doesn't it? You got to get them thinking that you're moving to the middle of the field, and you're breaking away to that corner.
He ran that route crisp as a mug. Hold this game up. I need to try to get Kevin White deep or something. Get him something.
This fielded a few yards into the end zone. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line. They come up in an offset eye. They'll try and start the drive here with Gore.
God damn it, boy. I don't know how I missed that.
The 34.
I do not know how I missed that. That's holding. No, bring it on back. How the fuck I missed that tackle?
And that right there will set him back a bit on the offensive holding penalty.
And you know where you want to pressure after a penalty like that? The guy who just committed the foul. You want to see if he's going to keep his head down or if he's going to get his head right back into the game. I'd send a blitz at him right away and see if he holds up.
There goes Frank Gore. The 40, 30.
Get his ass, Prince.
And finally, he's taken down at the 18. A huge play that time for the Colts. 67 yards. He had been held in check. Now he breaks that big run. Shows the explosiveness we all knew was there.
All right, tell the truth now. You knew it was just a matter of time, didn't you? We've seen this so many times from him. Hold him down, and then breaks out.
On the run, it's Robert Turner. And eventually brought down. It's near the 5 at the 6.
What is going on?
A solid pickup at 13 sets him up first and goal.
Absolutely love the run right there. This guy's known for his quickness, but also for his speed. And he's able to get to the second level almost before you blink if you give him any type of blocking. Always talk about slot receivers. They're usually known as quicker than fast. In this case, we've got a guy who's...
Nice, man. Come on, dog.
Touchdown. Marquise Wilson, his 3rd touchdown now on the year. And the Colts able to get this back within a touchdown.
He got so much speed.
Did get those feet in there on the side of the end zone. Well done.
Probably the exact size foot necessary.
There's so much speed, I don't want to take it out.
Size, that catch doesn't count. And he's able to get it in, and it counts for a touchdown.
Now after the touchdown, here's Pat McAfee to kick. Fielded about a yard deep. And he'll be brought down at the 23, make it the 24-yard line.
Block out, that's what we're going to do.
And on the outside, they're playing press coverage.
Right.
They'll begin the drive with Howard. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. He got 29 yards that time.
You got to feel a little bit for the defense there. They've done a terrific job all day long holding this guy in check. But that might have been the run to break things out for him. Maybe turn things around. Now he's going to have some confidence, and maybe he'll get to his normal yardage.
And he'll be hit from behind and taken down. Trent Cole in there to get him his
Trent, you on my ass like that, Trent?
Now, we talk about players blitzing all the time. I often laugh and sometimes call it just straight-ahead pursuit. What a running start right back to the backfield for him.
Yeah, it really didn't give anybody a chance to get up there and stop him.
No, I mean, that's really, really difficult. You're asking a whole lot anyway, but when he gets that kind of a start and comes through clean, oftentimes the advantage definitely goes to the defensive player.
Well, usually you don't think of the cornerback coming in for a no-gain play, but that's what we had there. Nice tackle.
Man, how about the range, too? Coming from the outside part of the play, moving his way into the inside and making that play happen. No gain for the offense, big play for the defense.
In motion goes the tight end. Play clock winding down. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw.
Jesus Christ, man. Can you boys hold it? God damn it. Hold somebody or something.
And now it's 4th down. Here's Pat O'Donnell now as he's on to punt for Chicago.
3rd down is the down. Both sides know they absolutely have to win. And the name of the game for the defense is pressure on the quarterback. But pressure on the quarterback with contact, that's how you end up winning it.
All right, D, we can't go for that bullshit now.
They'll start on the ground with Gore.
Get his ass.
And he will lose yardage back to the 34-yard line. It's a loss of 2 there, bringing up 2nd down.
I don't know about you, partner, but I'm rubbing my eyes after that play. Did we just see that runner
hopefully the game don't hold me, man. It's everybody don't hold me.
Big time play by the defense. It does happen occasionally, even against the best running backs who are having big days.
Deep drop. Look at the time. He's going to launch this thing way down, and that's caught inside the 35.
Jesus Christ, man.
And he takes this thing down deep into Chicago territory. A big play there for Indy. 49 yards.
As far as I'm concerned, Andrew Luck can do it all. I mean, he's an underrated runner, toughness in the pocket, strong and stout, but let's face it, his arm.
And smart, valedictorian of his high school class in Houston. Then he goes to Stanford. He's got it all.
Got me out here looking like this.
On first down, it's scored. And for
got me out here looking like a scrub.
This one's not going to go anywhere. It's a loss of a yard there, and now second down.
Partner, I think there's a lesson there. Some days you're just having a really tough time, and for the defense, today has been that day. But after that play, what do you learn? You can still make plays even when the other guy's having success against you.
Come on, D. Bryce, you ain't got too many more plays, fam. You better make a fucking play.
Here on EA Sports, it's the Colts, so they've got the football, but they've got work to do, trailing here as we begin the fourth quarter.
I really don't.
On the draw, luck gives to Gore. And they'll lose yardage here. Knocked back to the 19-yard line. They'll wind up losing a yard on the play, and they'll be facing a 3rd and 12.
Oftentimes when a guy has a game like this, he's going to take his offensive line out to dinner afterwards. But after a play like that, he may tell him,
way to be there.
Mistakes, guys. We might have to go for the hot dogs.
Only a yard on the pickup there, and it's going to leave them with a 4th down. So on 4th down,
all right.
In a big spot here. From the right hash, it's a 35-yard attempt. And Vinatieri's kick is good. And they'll cut the lead back down to 4 now at 14-10. So an interesting call there to take the 3. I guess they're thinking their hands were tied, but in the fourth quarter,
that'd be ideal.
Field goal, it really might not help them much at all.
Yeah, I mean, you still need a touchdown. Another field goal does you no good, so it'll be interesting to see what the media reaction is if the score stays where it is.
Almost. Yeah, try to run this clock out.
The slot man in motion right. Running with Howard.
Shit.
And not
I was there, man.
So get it up to about the 28-yard line. Call it a gain of 4 on first, and that'll make it second down. The fourth quarter here, they've got the lead. They want to keep it on the ground. That's what they're doing.
Smart football. Keep the clock grinding. Keep it going. But you got to figure now, they're going to see more people stacked up at the line of scrimmage as they try to bleed it out.
Just a 1-yard pickup there, and it's going to make it 3rd down at 6.
You want to play really good run defense when you're playing a 3-4. Those 3 guys up front, the nose tackle and the guys they call the defensive ends, they're usually big people because they're going to have to eat up a lot of blockers because usually 5 on 3. And when they do their job well, guys who play on the inside, those inside linebackers, they're able to just roam and hit. And that pickup of a 1st down, that's going to leave a mark because they really needed to stop them there, didn't they?
Oh, so frustrating. Defensively, you're a play away from getting that football back here, down late, tough.
Now they've got to find a way to create a turnover or takeaway. Otherwise, this one will probably get away from them.
And that's one of his advantages of a passer, is it not? With his height, setting back there in the pocket, firing it over the middle, he can really see everything clearly.
Get to this 100.
It is, and I know that other quarterbacks get it done different ways, all right? You don't have to be his height to make a great play. But what he does is he takes away having to make those slide steps in the pocket to find angles to throw the ball through. He just throws right over the top of it because he can see everything, and sometimes that saves time and gets the ball to a receiver quicker.
So they're leading. They have possession of the football, and certainly this is where they just want to milk the clock. The play clock's running down. Slot man moves right. First touch of the game here for Benny Cunningham. Time for a break. We're back to see what happens after this. So the Bears with the football here as we welcome you back. They're facing a critical 3rd down now as they try to hold on to this lead. Back to throw here. He hits one, complete. And he's got the first as they'll bring him down at the 28-yard line. And now here's a timeout called by the Colts on the defensive side of the ball. It's just their first. They've got 2 more to use here in the final stages. The slot man in motion right. They go with Cunningham. And he'll get this one. And another timeout taken by the Colts. So a defensive timeout, chance to regather, regroup, and get set as we resume action. See if they stay on the ground for 2nd down.
Oh, I need to do incorporate more screens and fucking wide receiver screens.
Back sent in motion. They'll run it now out of the gun. And he's got some space here. And they'll bring him down at the 18-yard line.
I think I was fooling trying to trip. Where is it? 6 trap.
Offense looking to avoid a 3rd and long. It's 2nd and 10. They'll run it now out of the gun.
Forward.
Give him 3 yards, and now they're left needing a conversion here on 3rd and 6. Now hang on here. Timeout called by the defense. It'll be their 3rd and final timeout, so as they talk things over, we'll step aside. And they'll be in search of 6 yards here on 3rd down. This is now the 9th play of the drive.
Yeah, let's go.
Glennon. And incomplete. The contact made the ball roam free and brings up 4th down. So on 4th down, out trots the kicker in a big spot here. This from 42 yards out. And Barth puts it through. And that moves him up by a touchdown now at 17-10. So, Charles, I think from a defensive perspective, you have to look at that field goal there and consider it a win.
You're able to keep them within a touchdown, so no question about it. That was the kind of stand that keeps you in ball games.
This is fielded a couple yards deep.
Okay.
And last year, that would have been a net gain of 5 on the return. This year, he stopped where he would have been if he had taken a knee, and that's at the 25. They'll come out in the pistol.
Come on. You need a pick.
Back to throw. He's got time in the pocket.
Get your ass up.
He's got Wilson, middle of the field. They get 25 yards out of that one. And the Colts are going to have a first. One receiver left is Hilton. He's back to throw. Finding time. A dump off here for Gore. And he'll get it down to the 47 here. Give him 3 on the play, and that'll make it 2nd down. And quickly, they get to the line. He'll look to throw.
Ooh.
Backing up. All kinds of time. Catch made right side by Wilson. 23 yards on the play. So after that big gain, let's see what else the offense has up its sleeve. They'll come up with split backs in the backfield. And he spikes it here with 35 seconds left.
Somebody's going to have to get home. This shit is for the birds.
They come out 5 wide, 3 of them to the right side. They'll look to throw. Man open right side. It's Rodgers.
Look at this madness, man.
And yes, he's into the end zone. So they get the late score they needed. And now the extra point can tie this thing up in the final minute.
And while it appears the heavy lifting was accomplished by scoring the touchdown, they're still down 1. That extra point is not a gimme.
So here comes the kickoff now, all even here in this fourth quarter.
2 wide receivers and blocked 3 fucking people.
Now the return man, this is Benny Cunningham. And not a bad return here, he gets it out to the 25-yard line.
Illegal block in the back. Return team.
I'm going to get in the field goal range. They got me fucked up.
Looking to jam the receivers at the line here. Press coverage look defensively. Now Glennon. Escaping the pressure right. Going to throw right side here. Complete. Now hold everything here. We're going to get a timeout by the offense. Just their first. They've got 2 more to use here in the final stages. He'll look to throw. Going down the middle, and it's complete. Now whistles come in. We're going to get a timeout here by the offense. That'll leave them with just one remaining in this fourth quarter of play. In motion left here, one of their tight ends. Glennon. And that is incomplete. 7 seconds remaining.
It looked like they had something there, but I think that he was thinking about running with the football before he actually hauled it in, and that led to a big drop.
And 2nd and 10, he'll look to throw again. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Now hold everything here. We're going to get a timeout by the offense. It'll be their 3rd and final timeout, so as they talk things over, we'll step aside. And the defense will try and pin their ears back and get pressure again here after the sack. It's 3rd down. He'll drop to throw. He's going to rifle one deep.
Get the fuck out of here, man.
Unable to connect on the long pass. It falls down incomplete. It's a little teaching moment here. Overtime rules. Remind us how this goes, partner.
Okay, so in the past, we had sudden death. First team to score wins, but no longer. Now, if the team receives the ball, scores a touchdown, they win the game. If they kick a field goal, though, or don't score, the other team gets a possession. And after both teams get a possession, then we're into sudden death. First team to score wins the game.
This fielded at the 2. And a good effort on the return there. Gets him across the 30 to the 33-yard line.
And he didn't really go on overtime with these scores, man.
Looks like the defense in press coverage here. They come out here in the eye. They run with Cunningham. Oh, look at the strength.
No.
Okay,
no,
Benny.
No.
And now
okay,
off
Benny.
to the races down the right side. And all the way down to the 5. A huge play there in overtime. And even 60 yards on the ground. So the first drive here in OT and a huge run sets them up beautifully.
Remember those days where now you just run out the field goal unit and go ahead and kick it and win the game? Can't do that anymore. But what a great setup to get them in this position. A terrific run gets everything set for the final play.
Yeah, so like Charles said, inside the 10, a touchdown wins it, remember.
Well, after last week, where he kept finding the end zone, what do you have, 2 touchdown runs?
Yep.
He's got to be just a tad frustrated here. Close, but he hasn't gotten in.
Maybe give him another shot. And he is in for the score. And it is absolute stunned silence here as they win it on the road in overtime.
And
as a fan,
there we have it, folks. Thanks for watching, man. You already know what to do. Smash the like button, smash the follow button. Holla at your boy.